That's true. So that's, we just traded front end players.
There we go.
Center guard. Yeah, you're not allowed to wear the same jackets. Okay, yeah, you could have had three of the 4 sheets. Hey, 2's great if we get it there. First row is always sketchy. Far as it'll go. Got it there. All right, great speed, guys. All right, very nice.
Okay, it's a little slow.
Might be a little slow.
Let's just try this way.
Yeah, line if you can. Line's
Yeah,
good.
go a bit. Yeah. Yes, speak. Yep. Yep.
Billy.
I'm good.
Shot.
Wait a little, yeah?
Come around. Line's good. All right. Yes, line. Thanks. All right, wait on it. We got plenty of room. I figured out how much it bags had.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Slow down. 11-9. And that's the second time we've been on the line, so probably a little quicker the second time.
It'll stop.
Might even be shot.
Let's throw control. Let's throw legit control. We should be able to get across it still.
Stay close. Second up.
All right, we're shot.
Yep.
Easy. Whoa. Way up there. Billy.
Yes. Hard for line. Hard all the way. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, so you bumped it in here. All the way. That's fine. All right. Walk the road. A little lighter in this first one. There, yeah, hard. All the way down. There it is. Come on. All the way hard. Really nice shot.
This hits harder than it was, so I think the draw is better.
Fine, I'll get the ball. Yes.
Okay. Might be a little intense.
Line's good.
I'll just give you less.
All right. Looking pretty good. Yes, line.
Yep. Off it. You gotta go away. Okay. Hard time. Yep. Come on, now hold it out there. Yep. Come on. All right, Barry.
Not here. A little wide. Only for weight. Okay, yeah, you can go. Beeline. Yeah, heart. Whoa, we're humping them now. I really humped them. Yeah. Okay.
Let's try it again, man.
Yep. You pass. Yep.
Right, a little wider.
New pass.
Lots of room.
The pass is new.
Yes. Classic first Denver here. Up. We'll at least put that up. Hey.
I want all the 8 foot here. Line's close.
I'm okay if you're up here.
Yeah, line and weight, both.
4 foot would be great.
Gotta go. Yeah, Brand.
Yeah, yes. For line. Sarah, for line.
Gotta go. Hard. Come on.
Keep going. Okay, that's fine.
Kinda wanna get this double shot, John. Let's go normal. Normal? Yep. Little off nose is perfect.
Don't mess around today.
Yep, yes.
Hit the broom, you get
Whoa. Line's fine, whoa.
Little wide.
Yep, die.
Everything is heavy out here.
Why, you can't hold it up.
You threw great.
There's gonna curl.
Here it comes. Come around.
Yes! Daily me thought it wouldn't curl. Okay, that was a good attempt. They're still just sitting one.
A little bit of weight, so like back 4, back 8. Line's great. Yeah, you gotta go. Connie? Okay, line's good, just wait.
Let's try doing this.
Whoa. You guys were both Brand. Yep.
Could try this. Worried about opening it up, but alright, if you're short, we plug the hole, that's okay.
Yeah, it's just really tight. I don't want to mess with this. Up here, we're sitting 2. Yeah, we're 1, 2.
Hard. Yeah, hard all the way. Get it across.
Jason, push it. Where's the weight?
There's a draw path. It's really
Welcome back to the Triangle Curling Club. Your Sunday morning, 10:45 draw. It's the 15th draw of the club Spiel. This is Brian Sewell with you. I'll be here on and off probably. Taking a look at a lot of semifinal matches here.
Great throw, kid. Tap that up.
A finals on ANC,
Like,
or A semifinals on ANC.
back line and just touch this. Want to let him steal or go and see what happens?
Loser on both of those sheets would go fall into the D bracket.
It's starting to
In
get
that event, they'd
better.
have to play 3 draws back to back.
Whoa, okay, I think we're on there.
Strong reason to
Maybe that line.
win this game. Get that 2+ hour break.
Yep, Billy. Yeah.
Better yet, stay in the A event.
We try it again.
Yellow wasn't there now.
Hey, Jason, just a nice control takeout. Like you've been throwing.
Just like we started a couple feeds yesterday, noticing in the first end, lots of rocks in the guard zone.
Line, hard for line. Hard for line. Hard for line.
Tim Jackson
Hard for line.
feeling hard for line here, trying to hit the red. It looks like it's going to go through the port there. Just keep on gliding. A lot of curl on that rock.
Joe.
It is so hard to get between.
Yes, hard.
It's got to be, to get in a
Hard.
throw, it's got to be almost like a card. Wait, I don't know if we can get through here with draw. Wait.
Whoa. Close. Whoa.
Taking a look at this draw here on sheet C.
It's better to be here than here.
Just bumping that red up. Well guarded Redstone.
Toss and carry it.
He's going to try to either hit and roll in or draw on the left-hand side of the sheet.
I kind of like it really big. Just all there. I was hopeful for a second. You put it like here. I try to get like this height. Get it there. Whoa! Whoa! Port's still there. There is a port.
All right, let it curl, let it curl.
Do a quick little look over here on sheet A for a hit. So Jackson going for a double, and it's really close. Ends up just getting the top red and rolls over to cover up the one in the back of the forefoot.
If they think there's a port there, maybe there is.
Bounce back over to sheet C.
I'm just worried we're going to open it up.
all sheets here, so you can see sheets B and sheets B just wrapped up first end. Like last rock's on its way, not done on sheet D. It's like one's going to score. Excuse me, I can't see that last red rock. Jeff's got to throw his last red rock on sheet D. Mario's shot is away here. He's calling for curl. Got to move a ton. It's just going to hang out there on the edge. And no consequence. It looks like red is one, but they'll probably measure. Can't really tell. First skip rock for Murray. It's away on sheet A. Trying to go through that port and sit. Just go sit behind T-line, probably. Oh,
It's still not quite.
it's good sweep, but it sticks in the guard zone.
Tight guard. You think that's okay. Tight guard, though.
Let's play this way.
On to end number 2 in sheets
Yes.
B, C, and D.
Yeah,
Looks
push
like
her all
we've
the way.
still
Push her
got
on me. Go, go,
2 rocks to throw on sheet A. Palmieri with his last skip stone here. Trying to draw in undercover. Certainly the slow side here. Sweeping hard for line, hard for weight, and it is going to die in the guard zone. So, Jackson's got sitting 1.
Hey, we're not going to be on it. Can we draw?
They have a run back here, a very short run back. Just tap up to try to get 2.
We're going to make it better if we get it all.
There's a better look at the whole house and guard zone here as Murray delivers final rock. Going for a tap up, a double, a little run back tap up to try to get sit 2. Needs to be full 8, almost full 8. It's a little bit inside, so
Looks hot.
end up just getting the 1 on to the second end.
Got a girl, though. Got a girl. Sarah. Whoa, Heart, Sarah. Let it work. Heart. Heart all the way. Heart for peace. Heart for peace.
Take a look over on sheet B. Christine's trying to call a takeout, normal takeout. Try to get rid of that red that's on the inside of their yellow in the 12-foot.
Got it. Gotta move. Yeah!
Shot is away. Calling hard for line. Oh, calling them off. Really nice. Great shot by Meg there. Shooter rolls off outside the rings, but mission accomplished. Got rid of the red.
Control.
Brian's going to call control hit on the yellow that's sitting out there.
Line's great. Take a look. Go. Whoa. Yes. Shut.
Damons hits away.
Whoa.
No call for sweep yet.
Rick!
Calling hard now.
Hard, Rick! Oh, shoot.
Wow, that thing really moved. Did not look from our vantage point that that was going to be in risk of flashing, but really curled a ton. Not a lot of rocks thrown out that side yet.
Maybe like 370.
Not a curl a mile. Oh, no, I don't think it was that.
All right, Meg's second shot. Just trying to split the house.
Right. Looks like it's enough. I don't know how fast this line is, though.
Christine's wondering about the speed down that line. It definitely looks like it's going to end up back house. They've got a little bit of backing there, so it might just tick and roll. If it does stick, nope, it's going to go all the way through. That did look like a quick line.
Line's tight. Like normal. Normal. Hey, whoa. Well, okay, well, throw what you can throw accurately. Whoa, it's heavy, yeah. Let it go. Yes!
Nice shot. Should see there. Didn't end up sticking or sitting in front of those back reds. Did move that yellow rock out. Excuse me, the red rock back further into the back of the 12-foot. Chris is going to try to peel the guard here, run the guard back. Try to see if he can double those yellows out.
Yep. Anywhere in the house. Yep.
So what are you trying to do? Flip the
The
house?
hit is just by. Nice shot though, rolls away from the line that the shot rock is sitting, so it's out in the open. I think Mario's going to opt to guard that. Put yellow rock in the 12-foot. He can throw that shot again. Got backing here, so the jam is still very much in play.
Normal out here. Okay.
Keep getting control.
As long as you're in, I'm happy. Stay close. It's coming down. You can't hurt it. Go ahead.
Whoa!
Rock is away.
Go.
That's good for guard weight. They're going hard right now for weight. Needs to move.
Good job,
Needs to move
John.
a lot to get to where Mario's broom is. And it is just dying out there. And moves over a little bit, but not enough to cover up that hit path. So looks like they will have that shot, and they're going to try to hit, roll either out or under.
Is that enough room? Hard. All the way. Okay, all the way hard. Yeah, all the way hard.
3-5.
Come on, all the way hard. All the way hard. All the way
Drop
hard.
on the way.
Yeah, maybe. Move around. Yep.
Touch wide. I think plan B right now is to run the red.
Barely hanging on,
I
Rob.
think it's going to almost, very close. Just a touch wide there and hang out on that line. Positive thing is it's open on that side still.
In a perfect world, I love this. Because then it outcomes this and you stay here. But if you don't hit it nose, it's no good. If you guard,
Okay.
I think Mario's going to call another guard.
you never get this. These count.
He's making note to his team that if they were able to get to that shot rock, that those back two reds would be shots 2 and 3. So they get rid of it. Red sitting 2. So I think getting a guard is pretty important right now.
Slow. Let's get some weight on that. Gotta move it.
Sweepers are going almost immediately on this one. It is curling a mile. Definitely needs it for weight.
No, just the weight.
They can get it over the hog line. That'll be in a good spot to cover up their yellow. And they do get it over. Great sweep there. Really great sweep. That is in a really good spot. Still trying to get to it here.
Hey, let's switch.
Rocks away. Definitely hanging out on that line. Billy's trying to carve it a bit. It's coming back. Will it get back enough to touch that yellow? I don't think it's going to. It's just going to sit in the back there and potentially bump out their existing red. But still sitting those back reds in the back of the 12-foot. Mario's yellow rock is well guarded. Now's the time to get two in there.
You gotta be careful not to jump there. Just touch the full 12 just out.
Back out here, be a little bit more egalitarian and look at all the sheets here, as most of them are nearing the end of the second. All are at skipstones right now. Chris Berry throwing his first skip rock on sheet D. Sitting one at the moment. A lot of skip rocks here. Looks like they're going hard for sweep on sheet C here. Chris's rock ended up in the guard zone, sweeping it all the way on sheet C, trying to get it all the way down to shot rock. Just short. Really nice path though. Good on the sweeper, staying on that. Murray's first rock is away. Going for the hit. Try to see if we can get both those rocks, but it's going to be on the inside of that one red that was just biting the 8-foot, so now they'll roll out and Mark will try to dispose of this one with hammer. Mario's last rock is away here. He's trying to get around that red that Chris just threw. This line has not been curling a ton. This one definitely looks like it is. Going for the guard as plan B. That one's just going to sit right there, biting the 12-foot. And Mario's sitting 1 here, so Chris needs to bump up that red to score with hammer here. The draw path down the other side is sort of open. See down that left-hand side that it could curl, but they haven't thrown anything down that side yet, so it's more than likely they're just going to want to stick with what they know here. Either bump up the yellow that Mario just threw, or bump up their own red on that same draw path that they threw, but I think the weight that they need is more likely to get there by going yellow.
Okay, that's fine.
And looks like Chris's rock just kind of sailed a little bit. Didn't do a lot of curling. So I think that'll be a steal. 1, female. On sheet C. And looking back over on sheet A here, Mary Mark's going to throw final stone.
Gotta cool a lot here. Yeah. Both of you. All right, no worries, Chris. Yeah. Keep going. Yep, keep going. Right to the 4 foot. Yeah, got a little outside. Well, we played. Really coming to the end again. Yeah, so I'm not sure what happened now.
Draw here. E-line.
If you're watching the live feed and you've got friends or family that are playing that you're watching, feel free to post a shout out to them in the comments here. Try to hone in on most of the sheets throughout this broadcast. We've got 2 draws after this. Another one at 1:45, and then the finals. 4:30. A lot of curling this weekend. 17 total draws on the schedule, 32 teams. Really great competition so far, all weekend long. Great festivities. Huge shout out to George and Jason for spearheading the planning, and then of course the 60 or so volunteers who helped make this come to fruition and just be a really fun all-around event. It's really great to do this every year.
Sarah! Whoa. Let it curl now, let it curl. Push, Rick. Close there, we're real close. Keep going. That looks like a shot, Dave.
Looks like we're playing a bit of a hit game on sheet A. Trade hits.
Whoa.
Put it back.
Yep.
Let's do it again, all right.
Got a busier house on sheet B and C. Steen's trying to sit on that rock that's just biting the 8 foot in the back of the house.
Back.
Down 4. So they need to set up a scoring end here for sure.
Got a curl to get here. Just trying to. Yeah, just
Yep,
John.
yep.
Just John. Only John.
He calls John on only, trying to push it all the way over there, see if they can get it to sit. That is a great shot by Meg.
Okay, same way.
Just a little heavy, so it pushes that backer out, and so Brian's going to have an open hit here. Damon's going to
Nose or inside of nose. Hearts out.
try to just nose this. Looks like from our perspective it is starting to curl.
Okay, good.
And that looks great. So in all likelihood, they're going to have to throw that same shot, try to freeze on that rock. Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Great shot. Well done.
Thank you, Michael, for letting us know that when we're switching to certain feeds, you can't hear us. That is probably to be expected. I have a feeling that there are a couple of our scenes that are set up here that just don't have the commentary feed, and we'll fix that. Thanks for letting us know.
All right, mine's getting better. Just perfect freeze if you can get there.
Wait on me. Gotta be back.
All right, we're thinking that this is probably the view that was cutting out the audio.
Jason, take out what you've been throwing.
I got it.
Still playing the hit game over here on Sheet A.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Looking good. All on its own. Yeah, good job, Sarah. Nice.
It's like a hit machine today. Oh.
Down. Yeah, looks down.
This looks like another one of the views that wasn't having the audio while we were switching to it. Sorry about that.
Okay, that's all right. Leave it there. That's fine.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's fine.
More like user error.
I think now he's got to make this and sit 3. Right, normal's fine.
All right, we've got Max hit away. We're still playing the hit game back and forth here. Paul Mary Jackson.
Easy.
Keeping the house clean still.
Yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Yep. Actually, whoa.
Yep.
Off it.
All the way. I just been on that. Go. All right. I don't mind having.
And we're going to bounce around here to a couple views to make sure we still have the audio working.
Maybe shot. You see how? We could do this, but this is getting dangerous. How much can you see? Okay,
Seeing me bounce around quite a few views here.
Control.
Sorry about that. That was a lot for the senses.
Yep. Yeah.
Go back to
Whoa.
C over here.
All right, let's let it go.
I think this is looking pretty good. Just to nose it in the back. All right, now yellow is sitting 1. Still out in the open though.
Ideally this.
I like this.
Don't control that.
Looks like you can see this Sheet A is trying to finally throw a guard. Set up some offense. Defense rather, since they do not have hammer.
Yep.
Take a look at Sheet D here.
Yes. Billy.
Jeff's calling hard for Joe to sweep to try to get this yellow, get around the guard, hit and roll under. It looks like it's curling just too much. And that is a touch unlucky there.
Okay.
Come in. We got this. We got that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
I mean, this would be great if we made it, huh?
Trying to set up the hit and roll. It looks like a draw here. Maybe just sit on that yellow. Just bump it back a little bit.
Another second basket.
He's holding the broom on almost the edge of the sheet. His shot is away. It's curling. Curling hard. It's a great view here. You can see how much it moves. Forgive me, they were throwing yellow rocks. That makes sense. They were just trying to draw that. That was really great weight and amazing sweeping the whole time. That is fully buried, at least from the left hack. So Jeff's going to opt to try to clear some guards here to get those red rocks in the 4-foot accessible.
So
just a straight peel for Pam.
If we're right on top, then that puts the pressure on. It doesn't look like it's going to move, but how do I finish it? Yep. And if I'm a little heavy, like something else is sitting on back.
And it looks like it's going to eventually get... No, wow, it doesn't look like it's going to get the nose at all. Great peel there, getting that out of the way. Get your red rock to roll out as well. So house is totally open. Chris is going to try to get that back. Keep their rocks safe. Really want to protect. Fantastic draw. So now you just threw a draw and you get to throw just a little bit lighter weight. It's always an advantage if you get to throw a very similar shot back to back. It's another one where you'll get to see how much it curls. Let's see, it is coming in from the left-hand side of that view, and it's going to get all the way over the center line probably. Still pushing, still pushing, still pushing. And it is flirting with center line, may not be touching it, but it's in a good spot. Still from left hack, keeping that shot rock, both shot rocks, relatively safe. There is a hit and roll underneath probably, but Jeff is debating whether or not we try for a triple. It's a really long run back there. Also contemplating the draw. He's going to call control, hit and roll in, possibly sit shot. If not, in a good spot still. An end where they do not have hammer. Excuse me, they do have hammer. They're the calling them off. Needs to move a bit. And it will. Very nice shot. That is gorgeous. Great hit and roll to sit shot, biting the button there. In a really good spot, buried as well. No pun intended. Chris Berry's now going to have to look at either getting rid of their guard or coming down to sit to it to make it hard to get to. Also thinking about coming around the side that's not guarded enough and maybe a little bit of heavy draw weight to bump that red out. Or at least back enough where your shot stone can reclaim its position there in the 4-foot, biting the button. He's looking at the line there and trying to debate it. I think he's saying doesn't really know the line here, but that is the shot. A lot of risk with trying to throw a takeout on the other side. Just peeling your own and leaving the house just with that one red underneath a high guard. Chris's shot is away.
Well, we can still go to the back. It's tricky though because we got to make sure we're right. So, plan A, plan B.
All the way over, will it get a piece? It barely does, and it is now shot again. That's really great. Good touch. They don't get to sit two. Mission accomplished. They got to the side of the rock that was going to bump red. And that rock is still there for red to have to worry about. So they're thinking about figuring out a way to get to that side again, angle it out. But once again, that path is well guarded by the rock that seems to be in the 2-guard zone.
Yes. All the way, guys.
I don't know. I think we
All the way.
there.
Oh, bring it.
Hoping that yellow will help us.
You did.
So Jeff is lining up what looks to be maybe like hackboard, trying to get all the way around that guard and bump that yellow out of the forefoot. The jam is here, but if it does, you're still sitting 2. It needs to move an awful lot. Looks like it's trying. It also looks really light. It's just going to sit there in the guard zone. You hear a lot of groans about sheet C. I have to pick up what was happening by looking at the scoreboard when they hang it. Looks like there were a lot of red rocks there in the house.
Right, up for line, center.
Yeah, looks like DiPiero scored 2 in the last end. Not really sure what the groans were about.
Wait. I think so. I think, yes.
Go back to sheet D here to see what final rock, last rock for Chris's team at least. Without Hammer trying to manufacture a steal here, still sitting 1. Perhaps trying another go. Says no, never. I think he believes it to be a little bit heavy. Looks like it's curling. It's curling. It's looking like a really good rock now. If that gets into the house, it will not. So, sort of an inconsequential result here for Jeff. I think he's still thinking that he can probably figure out an angle where he can either wick that yellow without losing his other red. Either way, Chris is in a great position here for the steal. We've seen this all week, though. We've had a lot of games go to the last rock and 8th end where
Only pushing,
non-Hammer team's last rock looks like it is in a great spot, and the Hammer team just matches them. That was a really, really good rock to get out of trouble. And that is what Jeff needs now.
Good. Drop, Rick.
It does look like he's taking ice to try to just barely wick that yellow. And if that were to be the case, it would be a situation where you're basically sitting 2 by a centimeter. Jeff's last shot is away.
Yes, John!
Yeah.
For sweep. Going for sweep hard. That needs to move a ton, but it looks like it's on a good line here. I think they need to sweep hard for line. And wow, that curled just an absolute mile. So there you go. Chris executing very well in that end. Ends up with a steal of 1. We'll zooming back out here to take stock of what else is happening on the rest of the sheets. We've got a tie game in sheet C after DiPiero scored 2.
Whoa, whoa. No, it's good. It's good.
Looks like Team Jackson is up by 1 in the 4th.
Shot, Damon. Shot, Damon.
I think we draw.
Normal. Control. D-shot.
Gonna hone in here again on sheet B.
I think we're by this one. You by the shot, dude.
And looks like Christine got 1 in the last end and is now trying to get some offense going here. Gonna sit on that back rock, and it just does bump that rock out.
Yeah, Jason, the way you've been throwing.
Sorry, I let that go. I wanted that, but I let it go too long. I'm okay with this, too.
Taking stock and saying, well, we're still shot. Let's put something else up at the top of the house. Make it kind of hard to draw in and make that rock worth something. Damon's rock away.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yeah, you can try. No.
It's pulling off the sweepers. I think he's worried that it's a little heavy. It is moving. Will it get all the way over to center line? And it looks like it's gonna just squeak by the yellow. Now this is where Christine can really think about. This is an opportunity to try to get some rocks into a good spot. They've got to start chasing. Manufacture an end of 2, hopefully, to keep this game close. Walks away. Looks like a really good line. She's calling hard for line right now. Sweepers are on it. Really got to go. Really got to go. Gonna roll off of the guard here, which is not the worst. So red is still shot. They're gonna have to deal with that shot, that rock, sooner or later.
I'm worried there's a port.
Brian's talking about the port here.
Yes!
Wondering if they can draw through it, but I think the safer bet is to go down the line they know. I think he's thinking about the run back. Is if they could go through that, they could bump out that back yellow and be 2. However, you'd be in the back of the house and still leaving it open for draws with backing for the other team. So
Whoa, looks heavy.
Sarah's draw here. Brian's saying it looks heavy. And whoa. And it's starting to move. But it looks like it's on that same line that Damon's was, and it has sped up a bit. Says it was hack weight, not yep, almost the exact same line that Damon's was on. That can be frustrating when you're throwing what you're pretty sure is straw weight, and it just glides, just keeps on going.
Whoa. Yeah, here we go. Whoa. Got a bend of one. Whoa.
Down second shot, trying to get something in here counting, not counting that red at least. He's calling hard for line. This thing really needs some sweeping to get around that guard.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's going to be on the guard again.
I guess, I don't
But they're possibly having a bump up. Christine's sweeping it hard. See if we can get that out, counting the red, and she does. Very good sweep. Great sweep by the skip, always appreciated by the front enders. Skip gets in there and
Through the port.
makes a big difference there, getting that thing to count. So, and it's also in a really good spot, guarded. And port's the only way to get to it right now.
What do you say? I want
Brian's saying he wants to hit that yellow. And the only real way to do it is either through the port or run something back. But the only thing you've got to run back are the yellows in the guard zone. So we'll go up to consult. Try to discuss what they think their options are here and they're comfortable with sometimes. Sometimes you call a shot and it's the shot that you really want. Your teammate will let you know.
Whoa, looks like it's running.
That feels a little out of your comfort zone. That's the shot they're going to go with. They're going to go for that port hit. This will be an exciting one to watch. Got a really good view of this. All right, 0 shots away. Damon's on hard for line.
Hard all the way.
Hard all the way. It is just going to clip that guard.
Move our red up. Yeah, okay.
But it opens it up. So that's a really good plan B.
Also, if we wanted to get greedy, we could hit this and sit on top, but that's, I don't know. What do you think, Nate?
Christine's talking about the options here. Feeling going into skip rocks here. Do we get greedy?
If we do this, it's probably blasting, and it is wide open. So like on the second one, I think this is better, but on the first one, I think like watch the wrong line. All right, try to push that.
Just gonna check over on sheet A here. Looks like his first skip rock at a house that's got 2 reds at the top, and looks like the second shot is yellow in the back. He's trying to get rid of one of those reds. He's got to move just a touch, and it looks like it's going to get to it. So peels out the red, loses the shooter. House is still open. Steam shot is away here. Just trying to either bump up that red or that yellow that they've got, or sit behind it. Looks like it's on a really good path to do one of those 2 things. Just needs it for weight. They definitely needed it for weight. And that is still in a good spot. Bumps it up a little bit more. Still just sitting 1.
Problem is, if they just blast.
I'd rather hit it here. But I'd rather hit it here. You can't hit it on this side. Again, if you hit it on this side.
Zoom out here to look at sheets A as well. A little action going on over there.
No, I'm not worried about that.
Max sweeping hard to keep that line so that they can get rid of that yellow, and they do, just barely. It does appear that at this point, Team Palmieri will be playing for the blank.
All right, send it nose here.
Back on sheet B, Brian is throwing his first skip rock. Wasn't paying attention to the call, so it looks like it might be a hit double.
Yes!
Tight line here. Sweeping hard.
Whoa! Yep, keep going, Damon!
Damon sweeping really hard for line. I think if they get to nose, that might be all right. And that was a good result. Gets rid of 1 rock. However, I think from our vantage point here, it looks like red is shot now.
Yeah, I like tapping this. It's essentially double for 3, but I think we gotta find maybe a little more.
It could be the fisheye lens. They're tricking us.
It's gonna go here, but it's gonna be wide open. No, eventually too. Yeah, I think let's go wider because like we don't have to nose it. We can just we even only get passes. It's fine.
Christine's trying to bump up this yellow. Another situation where it's the same shot you just threw.
Okay.
a forfeit. Hopefully, 6-5.
High fives the sweepers, knowing that they're going to have to be a big part of this shot.
Are they shot?
Throw a finesse weight draw here. Trying to make sure it's got enough weight to bump it back, but not too much. You bump it all the way back and get yourself in a bad spot. This looks really close. It's coming in at a decent angle, but it does look a little bit heavy, but that's great. It runs it back all the way to the tee line, sitting shot, so Brian with hammer is going to have to throw something
Not nose. No, definitely not nose.
to either double.
It's got to be either here or here.
Looks like that's what they're discussing, is the angle for the double. And the angle looks like it's nose. Not sure if there's a risk of a jam in the back to outcount their second rock. If you hit this right,
Either a little inside out.
just at nose perhaps, there's a double for 2, maybe 3.
What's the reason? That's all right. Yeah, this is okay.
All right, last shot's away here. And it is probably not going to get all the way to nose here. And that is a steal of 1.
Another inch curl.
For Team Yellow. So really well played in there.
Don't kill yourself. Anywhere on center. That's fine. Save it. You're fine.
Zooming back out as we enter the second half of most of these games. Every game is in the 5th inning now.
No, I wanted this. That's okay. Yeah?
And with that, I'm going to take a quick break. We'll have somebody chime in eventually.
Always
Pretty good. Right over curl.
I don't think you have to go.
I like the line. I like the line.
Actually here,
I think on its own. On its own. On its own. It's going to be on center. Yeah, you can make it deeper.
Half line.
Okay, that's good.
Line.
Not center, but that's fine. Probably a little deeper is better.
Line, get straight. Sorry, no.
Good.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, take a look here.
Yeah, that's a good shot, big shot.
Got lots. Lots. Where is it? It's really wide. Whoa. Whoa, it's way out here. Man. No, light's no good yet. Not yet. No,
Not
yet.
to it.
Yep, go. Yep. Okay, nice. Yeah, I knew the debate, yeah? Sort of there.
Control. Or they call firm.
Okay. Lots of room. Probably not on this one.
Okay, they shout.
Right. Sun is down.
Easy.
Control takeout like you've been throwing.
Hold 9. That's usually back line or more.
Oh, way higher.
Hey,
Straight at the room, though.
back 8. Back 12.
You just got it like shoved right out of your hand now. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Same shot. Touch less.
Oh, much better. Yep.
I love this. If it overcurls here, that's okay.
Whoa.
Okay. Perfect line. That was even. No, it ain't. Straight. Line's tight. Okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah, hard. Yep, get him up. Whoa. Start. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like boring. What's out of it?
Yeah. That means you're good. Line's good. Seems a little hot to me.
Yeah, bored.
Alright, he's gonna try to curl. Might get here. Yes, yes!
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Jason, the takeout weight you've been throwing.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, look.
That's a good setup.
Go
Like,
into the,
something or other. Alright.
Okay. Try to hit and go here. Karen. Control. Nick.
Pardon me.
Alicia, push it. Try push it.
Inside.
No.
Sarah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sarah. Yep, keep going, keep going, keep going. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Go the other way here. Okay, good. Nice. Control.
Can you see all of this? Top one?
Yeah.
Alright, there's a triple here. Have fun. Normal.
Normal.
Oh, come on, it's gonna be so much fun.
Yep. Yes. No, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes. Hard. Whoa.
Whoa. Alright, we got a little too excited. That's alright.
Hey, Jason, same weight. You're normal. 9.5, so same weight.
Yeah, we could come down and just bump these. That's not bad either. But yeah, if we can go here, that's good. Okay, but if you're a little heavy, we'll bump these around. But just as long as here. It's gonna be like out here though. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sarah only, Sarah. Hold it. Hold it out there. Hold it out there.
If it's heavy and it comes in,
Take
that's
it.
okay.
Whoa,
But
whoa, 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 whoa.
I want to take this away.
Back line, John. Back line. Yeah, this isn't as much fun as a triple, but it can still be good.
Oh. Line's good. Looks heavy. Whoa, line's good. It's way out there. Yeah. No, it's way out there. On its own. It's back here on its own. 13-7 on its own. It's in the back.
Hey, you just want to play control? Yeah, give a little rise.
Okay.
Control. Get the double.
Yes, line!
Like, honestly, back line's okay. Like, we don't have to kill this. We just got to
Okay, whoa. Yes!
Like, back line.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright. That 1 second of whoa was the difference.
Whoa, then.
Yeah.
Hard!
Same thing.
Try to push it through here. Like this. I think control. Just about half the rock. Control.
It is okay too. 3-4.
Back only now. Whoa. What about going right in? Go right in? Yeah,
Yes, Rick!
Rick! I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid of that.
Whoa! Go the other way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go the
Yeah, I like leaving the guy.
Good. Got the inside edge. That's good.
T-line. That four is even fine too.
I think it's basically the same shot. Like even if you catch the outside and put it there and we go there, it's not terrible. It's either that or we gotta open the middle. Same way, just try to get here.
It's fine. It's all good on top.
Alright. Mine's really good. We got room. We got room. Yes! Yes for weight.
Yeah, we were way out there comparatively.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going now. It'll make our next shot easier.
I don't think we're ever coming back on that. No.
Okay. Okay, you probably threw that triple at that like. I've done that many times. I'm like,
What do you think of this?
Yeah, I think this is covering. I mean, you can get around pretty quick. Not doing here what you got.
you got over down to
So let's play this and carry to carry. Yeah?
take a look at that now.
Yeah.
Probably not. It's probably like
Straight, Rick. Straight.
Whoa. Side here. Look at the double over here.
Okay. Good.
None of us are very good.
Still get there.
No, that's where I wanted.
Actually, they leave it right now.
Team off it.
Same thing can do. I love it. Like doing your lane.
Let's see if she can. Looks like you're getting my every time.
I don't want to do is crash on that ball.
Actually, look.
How far? Get out there. Come on, let's go. Hard. Yes.
If we're by the guard they just threw, it could be really good.
Yes. Every inch. Just keep it moving. Coming.
I don't hate that. What do you think?
That's sweet.
Mine's nice.
Control.
Yes for line. Yes for line. Yes for line. Hard guys. All the way. Come on. Yes, and neither for line. All the way, guys. All the way.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to plug the hole.
That's a tendency with my drop. That's been a tendency with my
Like, going out this one on the top, right? So we need to be here. So I gave you edge as well. Take a little extra. You're still on the way to dead center. You want to be here.
Maybe we get around this way.
A couple more inches. Just here.
Top four.
Yeah. But I mean, what's the ideal? Like if you ever catch this first and just flop it there, it's not great.
Probably be nice and light here.
Yeah, I don't think there's a rock weight.
We're gonna have to go long at some point.
Well, we have that. Well, it should be
Up. Stay
I
close.
don't think that's really the shot.
Yeah, gotta go again. Come on, man. Hard. Up.
If we come off this and do that, as long as there's
Where is it?
just gotta regard, right? If we come off this one,
We got a lot of stuff to hide behind. It's just, can we keep the line out here? So there isn't anything either push it or try to yellow. I was thinking yellow, red, yellow. Why did I actually try to actually like that?
I'll try to catch.
I'm going to be throwing this over the back here.
Just like Tom's on the burner.
So maybe, like we're not going to be doing this head on, so ideally, so maybe for back line.
Whoa. Find out.
back, curling enthusiasts. If you're just tuning in, you've missed a spectacle of strategic sweeps at the stones. Provide more grace than a swan on a frozen lake. Fear not, the ice is still cold, game is heating up, and I'm still here trying to distinguish between a rock and a really chilly pillow. I'm Brian Sewell, your guide through this mesmerizing dance on ice. The rooms and the stones have more personality than mine last night. Stay with us as we continue to unravel the mysteries of curling, one slide at a time.
Yes for line! Yes for line! Okay, yes for line, all the way, guys. All the way, all the way, all the way. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes for line! All right, off.
Got the sweepers on sheet A. Murray's calling hard for sweep.
Really nice for
Sweepers are working harder than a one-eyed dog in a sausage factory.
Good draw. We can't move it. We're not going to move it. I don't think we can get not with any weight. I wonder if we could drive something in and we just drive the other around. No, there's no way. One of these will still be counted. I just want to on the yellow, on the red, on the yellow, on the red, on the yellow.
I don't mind
These
here.
are kind of lined up. These two are. If we can make contact with these,
We're on sheet C. We're looking at Mario lining up
it goes on to here.
his last rock.
It doesn't go
This
on
in.
here, actually. If we hit that front one,
This has got Hammer.
I think we hit this yellow.
They are at a pretty nice setup right now.
Yeah, you are, because
Sitting 2.
there'll be a yellow
Hey,
here.
fly.
Yeah,
Hey, guys,
Oh, wow.
Yes, come on.
Sweeping hard,
Me, this is lined up.
trying to get to the top of the house.
Yeah, I like that better.
That stone glide. It's late for a meeting and the coffee hasn't kicked in yet.
You want to hit it on this side. Where do you need to hit it?
It's almost no. Just outside of that.
Yeah, nose will bring it here, though.
These are almost, they're not quite right. So it's almost fully no. Not quite.
But if we ever catch this spin,
As we take a look over on A and C, both tight games. Our reminder, they are the semifinal games for the A final here, so a lot at stake.
but it doesn't have much time.
As we enter the 6th ends here, almost in the 7th. Tension is thicker than the plot of a daytime soap opera.
I think you got practice.
Wow. Damon trying to sweep that one to keep it straight. Chris has got a run back here on sheet C. Focus in on that one. And I think it's a run back double that he's attempting here. He's got to throw a lot of weight at it. And last rock is away. Like it's looking like it needs to curl a ton. And just hits on the outside of the rock. It's like giving up one there. So steal the one, Ruberon.
Low for weight.
This game has more twists than a pretzel factory.
It's okay.
Just hack weight. Hack. don't think so, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Sticking on sheet C here. Lead stones away. Looking for either a guard.
The line is yeah.
They will sit in the 2-3 guard zone there.
Yes, for line if you can afford to. Actually, well, starting to curl. On it down, on it down. How wide? On it down.
No, you're outside and way heavy.
There's another rock. Trying to get behind that guard. For
Same way.
team. Looks like really good weight. These stones come to a stop is more suspenseful than an attempt at my parallel parking.
Go for it. Go play more way. You got it. Go up. No. Let go. Cross over.
Still
like that?
taking a look at the next rock here. It looks like they're just going to try to get that red rock out of the house. It's on the way. Looks a little tight to the center line. And is he going to get by that guard? Very nice shot. Great precision there. This game is a lot of precision and strategy, much like deciding where to stand at a concert. Too close and you're moshing, and too far, you might as well be listening from home. Take a look at sheet A here while attempting to run back the Reds. Ended up clearing the guard, but ended up rolling out. It's not the worst. It is open now.
Push.
Now Mac is going to have an attempt trying to put either the guard back, tap up that red, make it harder to get to the button.
There you go, Damon. I think just see if we are heavy. Whoa. Tommy. Oh, that'll work. Good shot.
Looks like it's getting a lot of sweeping to get over the center line here, so maybe they're trying to draw behind.
How's the weight?
And it just ticks.
Go then. Line's good. Yeah, go for line.
Sitting 3 in the house now, so Jackson's got a lot to deal with.
Just get there. We're gonna wrap. Keep going after the wrap for full 12.
However,
okay.
everything is open.
Mine's good.
Actually, a hard line. Yep.
Just calling hard for line. Got these stoners away.
Yep.
Wow. Another really great shot on sheet C. Good shot by Kathy.
13-8. Forward. No, it's actually fine. Fine. Yep. Good. Got it fine. Forward.
That shot on sheet C. Go back and look at that. It is just visible around that guard. So Mara's going to throw another precision shot here around it.
Yes. Okay, whoa, down, whoa.
And just by it again. Really great shot there. Shot was more precise than a surgeon with a laser on a caffeine high. Now Billy stones away to try to put something back in the house as Team Riveron has no problem removing those rocks. That guard is not serving them very well right now. Another really good shot. Gosh, this line is predictable, and this shot from Billy is going to be undercover for now. Just about half a rock on the left side now. Mario's looking at it from the left hack. Thinks that he's got a way to come in and slash and hit it.
Line's good. Wait only. Yep. Hard line now, hard line now. Hard line.
Trying to throw a hit here around the side. That guard. It's a line that I don't think they've thrown yet. It's calling close. Calling for line. Got to do really hard for line.
Take the shooter, die, take the shooter. Take the shooter,
I think they're trying to roll the shooter out, bump up. Another one. Just crashed on the guard like a teenager navigating their first parking lot.
Never.
Ideally, we roll a little bit that way.
I don't think he got slower yet. Not quite.
Looks like Karen shot his way, trying to nose this yellow. Gotta come over a little bit. Looks like it will just do that.
It's got to slow down. Oh, never. No.
That was a really nice shot.
Back line.
Go back to the MegaCast here and look at everything. Take stock of Sheet A. It's the other semifinal match here. Team Jackson up by 1 in the 6th. Palmieri with hammer. And by looks of the house, Palmieri is sitting nicely. That's 2 red rocks. He's got a center guard up at the top, kind of covering both of them.
So T-line or top 4. You can also run.
And just as we cut away from Sheet C, there was a really good hit. That cleared things out. And now Chris has got to handle a bunch of yellows here on the edge.
I like the other turn. I'm trying to go control. Okay. Yeah, that draw is just pretty hard. It's perfect.
Oh, just missed the hit. It's like reaching for the last slice of pizza and grabbing the box instead. Did not see where Karen's shot went. I think it went all the way around everything. So Mario's sitting 1. Easily get to that red, either by freezing to it and taking it out of play, or just hitting. I think they're going to go all the way around. Just get rid of it.
hit the yellow just for clean it up. It should.
Hopefully, it's up more.
So Mario without hammer here.
Onto their yellow.
Just trying to put more pressure on DiPiero to find some offense with only 2 ins left after this one.
In front of their yellow. So if you get it right on
Not
top.
in a great situation here. DiPiero. And Mario's shot is off. Calling hard for sweep.
Where is it?
And calling off.
Okay, we'll bring
And they will get to it to sit 4. got to feel like landing a parking spot right in front of the store on a busy Saturday.
Right there. Actually, right here is better. Then if they make the double, it's not actually the popping. Popping fighting ages there. Fine. So I think she wants fighting it. They don't need deeper than fighting it.
So now Chris is going to throw the first of his 2 skip stones here. Looks like he's going to try to do some math. And as I hear groans, that was a really, really good shot from Murray on sheet A. And it looks like it's shot right now. Yeah, it's sitting on the button, sitting on the pin. And Mark's shot is away. Final rock here on sheet A. Doesn't look like it's moving a lot. It needs to curl a mile. Max trying to push it. And you hear the groans here in the warm room. Oh, that miss like that, giving up ones, like accidentally dropping your ice cream cone. It's disappointing, but the game's not over yet. Mary will go into the last 2 ends here, trailing by 2. Back on sheet C, just taking an eye at Mario's last shot here. And he is just trying, I think, to put something up top, make it hard for Chris to either get around. It's heavy. And that is a really nice placement, top of the house. Leaves Chris with either a finesse draw, which just had to throw a hit.
You want to go?
Trying to figure out what the options are here. I just realized I'm not even showing you guys sheet C. Sorry about that.
In, please.
Trying against 4, down 3 is kind of like trying to land a plane in a storm. Precision and nerves, steel are required. Chris is going to attempt that now. I think he's just going to try to draw in. That looks like a hit. He's trying to throw a hit on that top rock. Judging by it, I think you hit and stick and you will be sitting 1. So really is sweeping hard. He's got to. And it just flashes. That is a tough one. And that will be handshakes. That's a tough break in a critical moment. So we will see Team Riveron in the finals and still sheet A to determine who their opponent will be.
All right, draw behind it.
So looking at all the other scores here, we've got still a tight game on sheet A, tight game on sheet B. bit out of reach
Lots of rim.
for Team Koskov on sheet D.
Oh, it's board. Right. Oh, yeah, well,
But we'll provide events
13-8, that's good.
or updates as event warrant. But looks like
Nice. Might be on the button.
our eyes are going to be peeled on sheet A here for a little bit.
Not on the button, but still pretty good.
Draw 2.
So after Team Palmieri gave up a steal of 1 in the 6th, they've got Hammer here in the 7th, trying to set up an end to get at least 2, knowing that they will be giving up Hammer in the 8th.
Yes.
Team Jackson. So
Hard for line.
plan B there, I think, was peeling the guard. I think they wanted to come in or all the way around and get rid of that yellow rock sitting in the house. That opens things up, and because of the 5 rock rule, Murray's going to put that guard right back where it was. So definitely not plan B to peel the guard.
We're 1 there too.
Same thing, Jason, 1 here.
Can you see any of this?
Umpire's okay.
Hold up.
Right on the edge of
Yeah, I can see 100%.
All right.
So Team Jackson's up 2
Yeah, I
in the
think we
7th
gotta hit
without
this.
Hammer.
Dial the other way.
Y'all go ahead.
Control.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It's not exactly a comforting spot. All the things that could change in the matter of an end. You know, like leading the race, but knowing there's a turbocharged car right behind you. Strategy is key. Right now they're trying to make as much of a mess of the house as possible to keep Mark down. And it looks like that one's just going to go all the way through. It's a tough one. Got it. Rock is all the way through like a guest who just can't find the party's exit.
Only for weight. Push. Switch. Push.
And Max Stone is away here, trying to, for the same shot they were throwing earlier, trying to tick that yellow out. And Lauren's sweeping hard, trying to get it around that guard, and it's going to crash again on that guard. And yet they've got 5 rocks thrown, I believe, and so that those will stay there, remain in the guard zone anyway.
We have the room here.
Hey, lots of room. Yes.
And looks like Team Jackson's going to throw a rock to try to
You come here. It's not bad.
pick out that yellow, or the red, excuse me. And it's going to be tight. It's going to be really tight. Oh, wow. And so that jams. That was a good break for
Little less
Team
weight.
Palmieri there. That rock was tighter than my budget after holiday shopping.
Push. Push. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Quick look at sheet B here.
Yeah, push a bit more.
This one is still
Okay, whoa.
within reach.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna go for the double. Let's do normal.
Normal.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna pivot back to sheet A here. Looks like trying to set up either a corner guard or draw behind that corner guard up there. It's looking really nice.
Beauty.
Wait, wait, wait,
It's
wait,
a
wait.
very nice
I
draw.
don't get anything. Here it comes. Meg, Meg.
Framed and hung in an art gallery.
Jam here. Hit the stick.
Okay, whoa. I overdid that. I'm sorry. Wow, we got all the way to nose. My fault.
Looks like Murray's just lining up a hit.
Yeah, that's
Did you want to do this?
yes.
Can't jam it on our own.
And calling for sweep instantly. So the sweepers are on all the way. And it does look like they're going to need this to even. Wow, that doesn't curl a ton, but until the very end, just, wow. What a great shot by Kathy. Leading to applause here in the warm room.
Out here.
That was like landing a tiny plane on a postage stamp. That was amazing.
I know. Don't leave. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's bad luck for Team Palmieri.
Chip them in.
I wonder if you accidentally walked under a ladder this morning.
Can you see this one, John? 2%. How much? 2%. Where are we? 5%.
When Connie's draws away, looks like they're trying to freeze that yellow.
Hardboard. Well, let's go, Florida.
Calling hard for Sweep to get there.
Straight. It's a high guard. It's possible.
And that is great. Nice shot. Bumped the yellow back a little bit, but it's well guarded. Executed. The precision of a master chef placing the cherry on top of a sundae.
Same way, Cal. Control. Try to pick it out. Catch it.
Yes!
Yeah, so let's catch on this side.
Looks like Murray's
Up. We'll get the guard the other way. Maybe.
try to hit
All
that
right, there's a plan B here.
wicket out. There's a possible jam there, but it's so out on the edge. And they've got a couple of other biters or full 12 rocks there. I don't think they're too worried about that.
Should have just peeled the guard.
So Kathy's saying, whoa, whoa, doesn't want them to do anything. It looks like it's going to flash. And this one's going to go all the way through. Just like a comet missing Earth.
He's coming back anyway.
Same thing.
Yep. Straight.
So now Mark's sitting here, needs to score 2 in this end to have a good shot handling the 8th end without hammer. And looks like they're trying to freeze again to their existing rock. It is motoring. And they got to push it. And bumps theirs back. Still good. Sitting 2.
If this arrow moves that top yellow, that's not bad. Okay.
It's not terrible.
It's out counting the rock they just ripped. Okay.
And trying to get a freeze over there is like trying to stick a landing in gymnastics. It's good with room for the judges to nitpick. And that's kind of what we're doing right now, is looking at that. That is a very hard shot to throw. Now you're throwing it twice in a row. You had the benefit of sweepers both times, and they did a very good job, but now Murray's still has access to those rocks.
Really nice.
Very nice.
Just a quick check-in over on sheet B. Team Chicks looking like they're in a good spot. In 7th end, they're up 2. And they have an open house here to try to get to the button. Problem is, if it's not frozen to a rock or undercover somehow, Christine's going to have a good hit at it for potentially 2, maybe 3 if they're able to bump out that red sitting in the 8-foot. Asking for where it is here.
Bring it. Yeah, it looks really short.
Damon's sweeping hard. Oh, that rock is gliding. All the way down. Gets it to the full 8. checking back in on sheet A. They're trying to freeze and get inside or behind Paul Mary's Red Rock, and it is not going to get all the way under cover.
Guard it.
And that draw looks like Mark's going to place the broom to try to get to it. Just hit. You either want to get to nose or roll all the way over. Don't want to leave. With hammer, you've got the luxury, I suppose, of leaving it out there with some rocks out there on the edge. So roll's not terrible. Primary objective is getting rid of that yellow.
Okay. Yep. Yep, off. Let it curl.
The danger of having that draw not get all the way underneath those red rocks. Paul Mary's rock is away. Mark's calling hard for sweep. Lauren's got to sweep it really hard to keep it around that red rock. And she does. Really nice sweep there. Hits and sticks for 3.
How thin is that? Like, there, right?
Huh? No, you're hitting on the inside. Yeah, you're not trying to run that.
Paul Mary's in a good spot.
Well, what about running this one in?
No, I don't think so. I think it's super thin. That's
Right.
probably impossible.
Here, yeah, it's very thin.
And then you're not going to have any weight on it.
Yeah.
I said it's thin there.
Well, what else do you see?
This is getting to be a very nerve-wracking part of the game here.
Yeah, my draw weight's not good.
If you're Team Jackson, you're thinking it'd be really nice to force them to 1 here. Go into the 8th end with hammer, up 1. If you're Team Paul Mary, you see your 3 rocks there and you're thinking 2 would be really nice, 3 would be much better.
Outside the nose, but
Looks like Murray shots away. He's trying to get rid of that shooter that Mark just threw.
Okay, so, hit quarter?
yeah.
And it's going to stay out in the open here.
Yeah, it's got to go like, yeah. So you got to hit about a quarter, and it's probably only for 1 because it's the only way we get more
Yep.
than 1.
So Mark's going to have the same shot again. That rock is out in the open like a picnic basket at a bear convention.
Comes from the inside. It's more. You get a better roll coming from the inside.
Yeah, we might as well try it. There.
Normal.
Okay.
It's got to be a bunch of weight because you got to hit it pretty thin and roll a lot. So.
And here's Mark's skip stone away. Calling hard for sweep.
All the way. All the way, you got it. All the way.
Sweeping hard. It is curling a ton. And he's got it. Sweeping it hard out the back. They're going to have to measure here.
Yes, Rick, hard! Hard as you can, Rick! Hard, Rick, hard! Hard, 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 hard!
Looking at those rocks, I think they're going to take away 2 and maybe measure the yellow and red. That'll be more precise than a tailor at a suit fitting here. Going into the 8th end, the difference between 2 and 3 is huge. Looks like they eyeballed it. We'll see when they hang the score what it ends up being. But it will be at least 2 for Team Paul Mary.
In the house. In the house. No guards.
Okay.
I mean,
That
that
doesn't mean throw it through, but
that was one of those shots. And
It's
it does
okay.
look like they are. Are they going to measure? They're getting the scraper out of the way first.
okay, yeah. That's. I don't know.
Wish we had replay here. Looking at Mark's last two shots.
That's the psychology. That's all.
Last one was so close. It's like trying to squeeze into jeans from high school.
Need a guard. It's okay. But I like the guard. Hey, it's got to be a guard.
I think earlier when we checked in on sheet C, I may have misspoke when I read the scoreboard. Steen is up 3 going into this 8th end now without Hammer, obviously, but looks like this one's going to go all the way through. It was 3 for Team Palmieri on sheet A. So that is a fantastic spot to be in here. It gives them room.
Hey, it's got to be a guard.
If you wanted,
Make sure it's here.
you could play for an open end here. Force them to throw a difficult draw. Essentially is the game. Knowing the precision of these two, that's probably not going to be the strategy.
Yep.
So we've got 2 center guards lined up here to start the end. Mark's going to try to draw it in.
There's the guard.
Orange shot is away. And line's looking close. It's got some room to move. Connie's on to sweep maybe. Gotta go hard to get around that tight guard. All the way. Just wicks the guard and potentially costly mistake there. Guard. Very, very tight there. Tighter than the lid on a pickle jar on game day. We're still looking at sheet A and B here, coming down to the wire. 1-point game on sheet A. Going hard here to peel the guard. Excuse me, trying to hit and roll in the 8-foot. Really well executed on the sweep there. Just the line's just a little narrow. Spills all the way to the edge. Still a biter. So right now, Team Jackson is sitting 1, and those biters will literally come back to bite you. And Mark is choosing to ignore it for now. Just get back under cover.
Well, thinking about this one, and then it just hooked it again, so I didn't want to.
Control! If we kill the guard, that's okay.
I think that is the right call.
That's good. Careful. Orange rock.
Just calling careful for line. They just through this line. Max trying to get this undercover.
Line's good.
Oh, just wicks it again. So deja vu on sheet A. That line is sneakier than a cat plotting to steal your chair the second you stand up. Got a lot of people here in the warm room looking on sheets A and B as they are nearing Vice Stones here. Team Jackson attempting the same hit and roll again. Very well done, but it sticks. Does not roll all the way under cover. Watching this game is like riding a roller coaster. Thrills, chills, and unexpected turns.
Nice shot, Damon.
I mean, if we can draw to here, that's really good.
Yeah.
Okay? I think that's the call. All right? Laura, I like it.
Trying to figure out what the right call is here on sheet B. Not a lot of debate. Sheet A. Looks like they're trying to get behind on the other side now, and it's going to end up in the back of the house. Murray's going to sweep it. And it looks like it is perhaps shot. I think from our vantage point, it does look like it might just outcount that top yellow.
It's okay. It's okay. We've been on the other side all in.
Looking to guard on sheet B here. A lot of backing on sheet B here. A lot of yellow in the house. That's not necessarily a good thing for yellow, but Team Chick's got a lot of backing, trying to put something up at the top of the house to protect at least. Try to get 2 in the house pretty early on. And you need 3 in the 8th to tie it to go to skipstones. Sheet A, you hear Kathy say heavy. Throwing the hit around the side. And it's just not going to move enough. And it's going to flash all the way through.
All the way. Hard all the way. Get it past the guard. Get it past the guard. Hard.
That rock's trajectory was more unpredictable than my internet connection.
Control, John. Control. All right. Mac! Mac! Gotta go!
And shot is off. It shoved it a little bit wide. Looks like it's going to be on the guard.
Sarah!
Trying to get Sarah to push it, see if we can get by that guard. It looks like it does, but it's going to be on the back yellow here. A little unfortunate, however, now that red doesn't have a backer right behind it. So it's still open. I think Team Chick's going to try to put something on top there. Again, it's got to draw through the port.
You're running straighter. I still think one here.
And draws away.
Whoa. Push.
Yeah, the other one.
Straight.
And it's going to hit the guard.
I think if we just draw to here, it's basically.
The draw path is still open. Christine's thinking, all right, let's just draw down to it. You're up 3. You don't need to really worry about that one there. If you put something on top of it, it makes it very difficult to use that as a scoring rock.
A little bit. Okay. Not a ton.
And back on sheet A, Palmieri's going to sweep real hard to get that yellow rock out of there. And I think Palmieri's still won. I don't think those rocks have moved.
If we're anywhere in the 4 foot.
Now Connie is throwing. Looks like a draw. Try to get back into the house. They're saying it's there. He's calling for line. We know we've thrown this draw several times now, and it's always ended up to just absolutely coming sideways at the end. Calling Lauren hard here. Max pushing it, trying to get it to that back red, and he does. So it's still, that's definitely shot now, but push the other one out. Looks like Christine's shot just gets to Brian's. Oh, wow. Really nice there.
Not very much weight here. It's hard to get back. I don't want to roll.
Sneaking a draw in there is like trying to thread a needle on a roller coaster.
Yep. Yep.
Kathy's last rock is away here. They need to be in the house using those red rocks as backing to have a chance here. So finding the line really well here. They need to sweep really hard to get it around. And it is. It's around. It is going to just sit. Very nice shot by Kathy there. And that with applause here in the warm room.
Where is it? Rick! Hard, Rick!
That draw was spot on.
Both of you!
It's like trying to park a battleship.
Hard, Rick! Hard! Hard, hard, hard!
Back on sheet B.
Hard!
Brian's shot just bumped back Christine's last draw, and now they are sitting 2 with a load of yellows behind them and undercover.
Well, she really wants to very behind. I think I want to practice the draw to the gut. Because if it works out here, that's really good. If we're here, that's pretty good. I would like to be in the 4th pit.
That shot was smoother than a jar of Skippy. Max trying to push his draw in, and God, I mean, it is quite a game on sheet A here, knowing what's at stake. Spot in the A final.
We don't want it heavy, light center heavy.
Okay.
And this is practice for a shootout. If all right.
Well, the last one was pretty good for that.
Okay. Yeah. Right. And y'all swept a little, but not a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Murray is
Trying to be just right.
looking at throwing his first skip rock, trying to assess the situation over on sheet A. Back up so you can see both situations here, but Christine, I think the one rock is underway right now. It's got to move a ton. They're sweeping really hard. Well, now they're called off. They got to keep going. They got to go all the way for weight. That is just short of the 4-foot. And Brian's sitting 2. Needs 3 to send it to skip stones. Go back over to sheet A here. Murray's first skip rock is away. Trying to follow the previous 3 rocks in and see if he can get it undercover, sitting on that red for a chance at a win here. And at least 1 to 4 skip stones. Calling off the sweepers. Kathy's calling him hard now. Calling him hard for weights, got to get all the way over. And it is just out counting now, but wide open.
We don't have to roll hardly at all, right? We've got to roll here. One rock roll. That might be easy because I'm worried if we're a little heavy,
And
we come on this one, we're no good.
don't think that's a miscue. That line was not moving as much.
Just because
This is almost as good as you can get it.
more straightforward shot.
Moves a lot at the end.
No, not half, 3/4.
Now Mark throwing his last skip rock here to try to preserve victory.
I think it's better. I think it's just
Needs
a
to
system of
move
shot.
that yellow rock.
And it takes the draw weight variability out of it.
And his shot is away. Calling for sweep.
Hit. All right. So hit off to the inside. Take some of the.
And they've got to move it over. They've got to move it over. They've got to move it all the way over. Oh, what a fantastic shot by Palmieri. That is the equivalent of a last-minute goal in extra time. Spectacular. Might have sealed the deal there, but still with 1 rock left. Team Jackson's got 1 rock to squeeze in there to outcount and possibly for Skipstones. And just on sheet B, looks like Christine will take the victory, giving up 2 in the 8th, the 3-point lead. So good curling to them. And now we all anxiously await the final shot from Team Jackson here on sheet A. This is essentially for Skipstones. There's not a lot of options here to try to get 2. Almost 0 options to get 2. So we're playing for Skipstones, essentially. It's just very much like awaiting the grand finale of a fireworks show. Everyone is huddled around, anxiously waiting to see how this ends up.
He's going to skinny the guard. Back and poke that through.
A lot of suspense here. Teams on sheet C are also standing still, anxiously awaiting Murray's last shot. And the final draw is away. It's calling hard for sweep almost immediately. Kathy's doing the same, sweeping hard. You need to move that red rock all the way outside the 4-foot to stick for 1, and it's gonna crash. It's gonna crash on their yellow, but they still have a chance here to bump it up. Plan B. Oh, and it just comes short. What a great game. Team Palmieri snatching victory with a steal in the final end. It's like stealing cookies from a jar without getting caught. A delicious, sneaky win from Team Palmieri. Will advance to the A finals. And that is a wrap for this draw. It's been fun. We will see you all at 1:45 for 16th of 17 draws here. And the finals will be at 4:30, where you will be able to witness what is likely to be amazing curling like we just watched here in this draw. And that's a wrap. Twists and turns, stones gliding smoother than a buttered penguin on ice. Whether you're just cheering, jeering, or you're out here for the snacks, we hope you enjoyed this curling spectacle as much as we did. The heart-stopping sweeps, the strategic steals. It's been a game to remember. So until next time, keep your brooms at the ready and your stones on the ice. I'm Brian Sewell signing off. May your dreams glide as smoothly as the perfectly thrown rocks.